Talk a little bit about your progress so far. You've gone through the injuries in camp, and you got through it. You were able to make the team, and now obviously we're waiting for your chance.
Yeah, I've just been working, behind the scenes, trying to do everything I can to become a better tight end. Learning a new position is hard enough, let alone doing it in the NFL. And so Embo's been super, patient with me, learning the position, learning how to run block and do things out inside the box. And so it's been good, but I'm still a long ways where I need to be.
I don't know, a lot of people don't really know about you. Can you explain a little bit about what kind of player you are? Because one of the things also, I think you like to be a physical player when you're out there.
Yeah, so in college I played wide receiver. I think most people know that. And I got a lot of high praise for when I had the ball in my hand, and that's the main reason that Embo wanted me to come here is because whatever reason when I get the ball in my hand, there's kind of a switch, and I just have one goal, and it's getting to the end zone. And so a lot of my college highlights were just me running through tackles, running people over, just running through contact and getting extra yards, and kind of just being like a guy who's going to get as many yards as I can. Like, I really appreciate this offense because they make an emphasis on how every single yard counts, and that's kind of always been my mentality with the ball. Now I just got to figure out a way to translate that to the run blocking scheme without the ball in my hand. And so for me, my mentality with the ball has always been to get to the end zone, and I think that's where a lot of my value comes from. I just have a different switch, and for me, I just have to be able to translate that to the run game now. Being a tight end, having to block guys a little bit bigger than me.
Well, with McDaniel here, we keep thinking Kittle, right? That's the ideal tight end in his system.
Yeah.
And obviously nobody's Kittle, to be quite honest. But what are you doing to kind of, I guess, help out strength-wise, the blocking, all those kind of things that maybe you didn't? Wide receivers do it on the edge, by the way, but sometimes they'll be a little closer to the line of scrimmage. Those guys are a little bigger that you're thinking about.
Yeah, my coach has showed me lots of Kittle film. Usually when he's trying to teach me a new play, it's watching how Kittle does it because he's kind of mastered that offensive system. And so although I'm not as big as Kittle, there's some things that they see in me that I could potentially do just like he did. And so they kind of see me fitting in this offense being, once I learned the run game, being a really good run blocker and then being able to translate that into a pass game. And that's where you get the mismatch nightmares with linebackers where they don't really know what you're doing. And so I watch a lot of Kittle's film. I also study a lot of, Mike's film and Durham's film because those guys are technicians at what they do. And so for me, I'm just trying to blend everything together with my weaknesses because I feel like I have some good strengths in the pass game, and so now it's just working on the run game. But Kittle's an amazing athlete. My coach has showed us plenty of film, and that's what I watch when I don't understand something.
So how impressed were you when he high picked that ball in the end zone?
Mike? Yeah. It's really impressive, but I watch Mike do it every day. I watch Mike make effortless one-hand catches every day, and I watch him do that all at practice. And he does that on a day in and day out basis. So watching the game is kind of like watching in practice. It's an amazing catch, and there's not many guys that can do that. But for me, it's been cool watching Mike do it day in, day out, grinding. He keeps his nose to the grindstone, and then he comes out, and he's always ready for the game to make an impact.
How is your chemistry with Tua right now?
Not much. I haven't taken that many reps with the ones, but Tua is a good guy, and I try to be a good role player for me, and so I watch what Mike and Durham do when they get the ones, and when I give them opportunity, I just make sure I'm ready. Tua and I had some connections during training camp. I think everybody saw that, and so he throws a very good ball, and I feel like when you get plug and play in the system, he's gonna get you the ball, and it's gonna be easy to catch.